Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today is November 2nd, 2021, and the news is being sponsored by Analogue Spotlight, a group of photographic retailers and manufacturers who have joined together to support analog photographic media and help keep analog photography thriving worldwide. The brands are Cameradactyl, Cosmo Foto, Chroma cameras, Reveni Labs, RealitySoSubtle, Intrepid cameras, Pixl-ltr, Brooklyn film cameras, ONDU cameras, standard cameras, 20th century cameras, Pictoriographica, Analogue, Wonderland, Cinestill, large format camera store, Carmencita Film Lab, RH Designs, and Imago. So we have a new sponsor, Imago, the film store that is basically based in Switzerland and Italy, as far as I know, is sponsoring also the news. So first of all, sorry for last week. I was basically on an interview with Reflex, Lawrence from Reflex Project. It was not an on-camera video project. It was more me trying to reach out to him and hearing out what happened, how he is, where the project is, and so on. So I can't reveal anything, but so far the looks is like, for now, the project is in the freezer, but he is someone that doesn't stop tinkering. So hopefully we will see something. I'll make maybe a video on the whole idea of Reflex and the project now that it's basically, stopped for now, and what I think could have, should have, would have, and I'll make an opinion video. I guess those seem to be liked by the community. So let's get to the news. We have Negative Supply coming out with a basic 120 film carrier. As you know, Negative Supply does digitizing tools from copy stands to holders to motorized holders and so on, but the prices are usually at a high end of the holders. So they've come out, first they came out with a 35 basic holder, and now they've come out with a 120 basic holder. It has the same clamshell design as their normal 120 film holder, and it comes at around $199 US. And it is mostly 3D printed, if I'm not wrong, with some nice finishes on the outside. But the core is still based, I think, on 3D printing. But I haven't had one in my hands. I think I will be getting one soon, and I will get you guys a review on that. Then we have a project I've been mentioning a few times on the news called Pinsta. Pinsta is a pinhole camera that also can develop the paper inside. So the concept is a pinhole camera that works as a chamber where you can also develop the paper itself. So it has a place to put some syringes and put the chemistry in and develop. It's already launched as a Kickstarter. It blasted through their goal in 3.5 hours, which is amazing. And they're now sitting at a ton% more. So you still want to back it up. It's still available on Kickstarter. I'm going to check right now. It has 16 more days, and it has almost tripled their goal. So good for them, and good for those who love pinhole photography. Then we have ORWO. So the news about ORWO are not really news, but they're really what they've changed their headlines on Instagram and Twitter to saying exactly 112 years of producing color and black and white camera films, film for cameras, I don't know, this is a weird wording, for photography and cinematography. Join the analog revolution. New film soon to be on Kickstarter. So it seems they have a new film coming, and it will be on Kickstarter. We have heard increasingly rumors, and not so many rumors, about them making a new ECN2 film, so cinema film with Remjet, for basically having other players in the cinema, 16mm, 8mm, 35mm, and I guess other sizes. But yeah, that's basically the news, is that they've changed their headline to saying on Kickstarter soon. So we'll hear about that whenever it launches. Then we have Doomo that makes a light meter, making a new light meter that has an OLED screen. So this is a new one. They have one that has just LED lights that say minus plus, and I think has a middle point, which is like good exposure. Now they have one with a LED OLED screen on the back that also has a rechargeable battery. inside. Then we have Omnar, the lenses made by Hamish Gill from 35mmC, one of the sponsors here, Pixl-ltr 2, and Skyline, can't say the name, made Omnar. So they first did the limited edition 26mm f6 lens, but they have a bunch of lenses or the roadmap of the company on their site. They talked to Hamish the other day, and he seems to be wanting to do it as open source or open-minded as possible. I don't know how you say that. Well, basically, he wants to show how many lenses they produce, how they are produced, the batch numbers, and so on, all the numbers and all the details possible. Of course, not the names of the customers, because that would break the rules, but he wants to be very open. So we have here a Omnar YS3535, Omnar CX3828, and if you click on them, if you find out more, for example, the 3828, it would actually tell you it comes from a specific camera. I think the 3828 is the 38 from the Contax T2 camera, so donor cameras with donor lenses. So basically that is what I found out the other day while I was doing the news a few weeks back. Talking about conversions, my fun leader has released the Contax G45mm lens to Leica M. They sell it as the helicoid only or as the whole lens converted. It seems to be a non-destructive conversion, so you can actually turn your G lens into M lens, and then if you want it back, you want it back. Sells around $1,000. They have 300 lenses all together, so the whole thing together. Or if not, you can buy, of course, the helicoid and make it yourself. They have a whole manual online. By the way, Omnar lenses will all be, I think, to mount on Leica M bodies. Then there's not really news, but as one of them is a sponsor and the other one is working with me basically on a day-to-day, Valoi has hit America, North America, and they're being distributed by Cinestill. So Valoi now is available in the US. You can buy it at Cinestill, and I think they're going to start distributing around there. But that is their partner. So if you were waiting for Valoi film holders, you will have them available basically right now. Then Lomography Turquoise rumor. As you know, Lomography is making special edition films, Lomo Purple, Lomo Metropolis, Lomo Turquoise, and they have been doing them one batch and then discontinuing it for a while and then maybe making a second batch. Looks like the price of turquoise have gone crazy. Linus and his camera, Linus, the one that's doing the videos for Cinestill, posted something that they're $450 for a pack of 5, and Lomography seems to have said, well, maybe those prices will drop soon, as in implying that there will be a new batch of turquoise film coming soon. So that's basically all the news I can give you in that realm. Then the news hit last week about Kodak Alaris going to bump the prices around 17 to 24% in Q1 2022. And sadly, I confirmed with Alaris yesterday that they are indeed going to be bumping the prices up. There's a bunch of reasons. I made a whole video about this. I'll leave it below. But yeah, it seems like the prices of Kodak film once again are going up. The trend is not going to stop probably. So get ready to find alternatives or shoot less or whatever you can to continue with your photography. Each one has their own budgets and reasons. Then there's a whole movie that has been made called Grain the Movie. I do know that some photographers I follow and Carmencita Film Lab, who are friends of mine, have participated in this. It talks all about, like, I think it's 6 photographers that still use film nowadays and the whole process. There's no way to watch a trailer. There's no way to do anything. It seems to be only screening online in the US and in some physical places in the US. So if you are one of those that can go watch it, I will recommend it. It's grainthemovie.com. Seems really cool. Hopefully we'll be able to watch it in the different places or streamed or paid. However, I tried to pay for it, but it didn't let me. So there's a cool project. This is film log recycled cases. So as you know, film photography is fairly wasteful sometimes, and especially the plastic containers for 35mm film. And those are being used to save some herbs. They are saved for batteries, for coins, for film, and so on. But one of the things is there's a surplus. So Filmlog has basically made a Kickstarter, and it's not officially a Kickstarter. It comes from Korea, so it's not an easy thing to back, to recycle the caps into cases. First, they made like a cap that has like a little hook to put on your keychain or put on your backpack or put on your purse, camera strap, and so on. And they've also made a triple one, which makes the cap be a triple holder, and then you put the bottom ends of the 35mm canisters to carry your film around. They're super cool. They're like tie-dye in different colors. I honestly think it's a great initiative. I don't think it'll stop the waste in plastic in the film industry, but if it does, you know, a little difference and shows people that there's things to do with these cases, it's pretty cool. Then, a totally random player that I would never imagine in the news, SmallRig, the manufacturer of rigs for video cameras like the one I'm using right now, is making large format lens board. And it seems to be a Linhof style lens board, Linhof Technica, with a screw-on, like, how would I say it, like flange, I don't know. So random thing. I don't know if they're making adapters. I can't find it on their website, but it is on their Instagram account. So who knows? Maybe they'll start making large format accessories, which would be nice because there's always need for more stuff. Then we have Filmomat coming out with a fabric cover for their Filmomat processor. As you know, this is a tabletop processor, so a cover for it not getting dusty and so on is a good idea. Lucas seems to have taken a little while, but it's good that it's out now. Then also the film converting software plugin slash Lightroom friend Negative Lab Pro version 2.3 is finally available without beta. There's a bunch of new things in it. I won't mention them all because it's basically new color software, better color, better, faster, raw, you know, the stuff that comes with these kind of things. You can go read it. And if you already have Negative Lab Pro, of course, it'll upgrade to V 2.3. So you can convert, hopefully better. Then we have the Lost Light Art inserts for 4x5. As you know, Lost Light Art has been making 4x5 film holders for dry plate, because he makes dry plates, or also I guess wet plate. But also, so you can use now to use it with normal 4x5 film. He's made like some inserts that lift the film registration basically higher, so it would be equivalent to normal film. So if you are one of those that bought a film holder from him, you can get these inserts and use them for dry plate or film, which is pretty cool. And then PPP Repairs has come out with Hasselblad bottom. That's what I have here. I'll read you what it says on his website. The original rubber used to manufacture the Hasselblad base plate has degraded over time. We have produced an easy-to-install upgrade that will continue to protect your Hasselblad. I guess they need to work on the wording. We have designed this new upgrade with the Hasselblad 500 series in mind, which is the one I called V series, but also maybe, yeah, V series, but in mind, and is compatible with the 500C, the 501, 500CX, 500CXI, 503CW, including the 2000FC and the 2000FCW. I'll leave the link below, but it looks like it's some sort of sticker that you add to the bottom plate and it makes the rubber feet come back to life. And they're made in like metal, brass, and also rubber, nylon, glass, composite. Then there seems to be, I don't know if I've said these news before, Shanghai coming out with 620 film, black and white. And it's available basically on eBay and a few retailers that have started importing them around the world. So yeah, that's the news for today. Like I said, sorry for missing last week. It was a crazy week. Honestly, I really appreciate the time Lawrence gave me from Reflex to talk about the project and what happened. I feel like there's a need in the YouTube space for more talk about the future of film and not just, oh, the new Hasselblad, my favorite camera, and so on. But it seems that most people are trending towards that. Hopefully we can see a change in those habits slowly on the YouTube realm from us YouTubers or film tubers, like I like to call them. But yeah, it's cool to see. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, you can send an email to the email below. For everyone that's missed the news last week, sorry for that. And thanks for watching one a week again. And thank you to the sponsors for leaving this open space for everybody to watch. Thank you.